Hear ye, hear ye.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
The boys are back in session.
Yeah, my apologies, y'all. Work life schedule been a motherfucker. Grown man BI bills got to be paid.
You
Is what it
heard?
is.
You heard?
But like you said, Deuce, we're gonna get right back at it like we never left.
You
And
heard?
it's a real good time in Detroit at the moment.
Big Detroit basketball and the motherfucking NFL draft. Had the first round in the books. We got a lot of catching up to do, but for now, we're going to hit y'all off with this motherfucking playoff Detroit basketball and the motherfucking draft. Just Win Baby podcast. Dre, what up?
What up, though? So real quick on that shit, bro. Like we know we dropped last night's game, and I was hoping they pulled that motherfucker out, especially when they was making it tight towards the end. But like let's just keep it frank. Like, bro, we supposed to lose to these niggas. Even though I think we can win the series, we supposed
They
to
are
lose.
definitely have more talented players, little size, but and Cade, I trust. I'm
Facts,
fucking with Cade.
facts.
I'm fucking with them good old Pistons boys.
Yeah. So just talking about the series in general, lady, it's been a couple times that I feel like the Knicks have been able to go on a run, and we done had some real terrible. I can't call them uncharacteristic because we've been talking about it all season. When we have talked about it, it's like some of these damn turnovers, especially from
Yeah.
Cade.
Yeah,
And
he
some of the
almost
crucial.
reverted. He reverted there. That first game, he was mad as hell too. That first game, he was mad as hell. They lost.
Yeah, that should be pissing me off, bro. Like,
Yeah,
come
that
on,
look
dog.
in
You
his
gotta
eye
take
that
care of
second
the ball.
game. I said, yeah, he focused.
But you just said that they was a more talented team. We was talking, and I personally feel like if Jaden Ivey was healthy, I think these Knicks would be grass. I think they'd be out of there, bro. I really do believe that. Because then we go from an 8-man rotation to 9, and I think they'd be through.
Yeah.
And what I would like most, what Ivy brings is his speed and quickness. Like, you see how they trap down on Cade so often. You can't do that shit with Ivy. He blowing past one of you motherfuckers, bro.
Especially
And
on
he
the
to the
close
rack.
Especially on the late close out. It's over.
Yeah, he to the rack.
You know what I'm saying? But man, this shit just been so crazy, man. Shout out to Big Detroit basketball. First home playoff game in a while. You know what I'm saying? Crazy atmosphere. I watched that game, man. Crazy atmosphere. Shout out to everybody who was there. Detroit showed up, even though we took that L with foul baiting ass Brunson. That's the thing right now. The it thing is the foul baiting that he's been doing and getting all these fucking retarded ass calls. What you think, Joe?
I really think the NBA, if they really want to bring viewership back to where it's supposed to be, they got to get that shit out the game, bro. It's hard to watch. Like, nobody likes it. And then they in the off season or in the season talking about bringing hand checking back. Good.
Bro,
Get this bullshit out the game, though.
bro. Because Asar can sit on that shit, honestly. I would live with that. With Asar checking some Brunson.
And they've been giving him some
bad,
whole
ass calls. Whole ass calls. This nigga keep falling and shit. And me being a former basketball player, college Division II basketball player myself, you know what I'm saying? Went to JUCO Nationals and all that type of shit, but you know, anyway. But me being a hooper, back in my day, I'm a fairly light fella. You know what I'm saying? Always been, you know what I'm saying, semi-tall, not really, 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? Or better. But back then, I always failed too. I don't know what the fuck it is about that shit. Allen Iverson, Brunson. It's just like, I don't know. You get that contact. I don't know. I was just one of the, somebody told me like, bro, why you always falling? And I was like, I don't know. Any contact, I act like I was, like shit. Then looking at the rim, bro, call that shit. Like, no, bro, you ain't getting that shit. But yeah, man, that shit just funny, man. I know why niggas do it, but it's funny as hell. I'm tired of seeing it though, straight up.
Yeah, I fucking hate it, bro. And then you got people at the arena talking about fuck you, Bronson.
Yeah, real Detroit energy. Real Detroit energy, bro. Real fucking.
I mean, y'all was in New York talking about fuck Detroit, so we didn't return the energy back to the whole city of New York, but we definitely will. Let's not get that fucked up. But at the moment, we hate your ass because of the way you playing the game, foul baiting and all this. Like, no, fuck what he got going on. But
Man, whole ass Cat was getting off.
yeah,
Like, look at Cat whole ass. Cat was killing them niggas. I was like, God dang. Fucking
yeah. And
Cat,
listen, bro, y'all gotta stop letting this slow motherfucker get the open three while trailing behind the whole offense.
Man.
How the fuck y'all
That's
rewarding this nigga for being late?
Because that's the trail. That's the one of the butterest shots. Because the bigs, and I don't know since basketball, the big will always run to the paint first, even if his man
Yeah.
trail it at the top, he gonna always run to the paint first and come out and get his man. But the shit just tragic how they just let this nigga Cat get off like that.
But let's talk about the positives from the game. You had Tim Hardaway Jr. had a terrible game too. He started the night 5 for 5 from three or some shit.
He was cooking.
18 points in the first half.
Had that bitch slapped.
Yeah, he was smoking. So this is what I feel like. I feel like we have not seen a game yet where all of the Pistons click. Like last night, all of New York clicked. They have 4 people with 20 points or better. You haven't had a game where Durant got his double, K do his 30, 11, and 8. Tim Hardaway, he got 3, 4, 5 threes. And Malik Beasley, he was broke as hell last night. What was he, 3 for 18? From the 3, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Like
so hopefully come Sunday, y'all can put it all together and everybody have a really good solid game. Because I feel like in a head-to-head matchup, we better than y'all head-to-head. The season proved that.
Yeah.
But they just haven't been able to put it all together. I blame that shit on the playoff inexperience.
Youngness. Yeah.
Definitely. So
definitely, man. K we're doing K type shit. You know what I'm saying? We do need that secondary score. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I don't understand though? Oh, go ahead. Get up.
Hardaway gave us a little something, but it ain't been consistent. He ain't been consistent. We need Hardaway to at least be semi-consistent to knocking down open shots. Just knocking down shots. If he knocked down shots, I don't think Beasley gonna shoot like that all the time. He really don't. He really
no,
step
but
up.
That's my thing. Hardaway didn't. He was an offer in game 2, but Malik Beasley, he ain't get off, but he did his thing.
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder really got off.
Yeah.
Game 1, you had Tobias Harris with 20, 22 in the first half.
First half cooking with the midi.
So I'm saying and then everyone else was so. Man. The day that you motherfuckers play where everybody is hitting their averages, we win that game no problem. Because you talk about, I think K had 3 fucking assists yesterday, and it's because y'all broke his shit. He dropping that bitch. No, that was game 2 where he had
33 and 12.
Yeah, and 3 assists, and it wasn't because he not passing it. Y'all just broke as fuck. So
K fucking cold, man. Yeah, that's my guy.
I told
Reggie, he's like, who, man? I say K on the way. No doubt in my mind. K coming.
Yeah, and then I love the growth that we're going to see from him after this playoff series. Getting that experience, seeing how people going to play him in the playoffs, how he will attack somebody like OG Anunoby.
He fucking OG Anunoby up. I didn't think he was going. I thought OG was going to pose a little better.
No, but my thing is, I have 4 games throughout the season that said that wasn't going to happen.
Bro, that nigga. I don't even think, was he there all 4? I don't think OG was there all 4, but
I don't care. He was there for most of them.
That nigga,
and the nigga averaged 30 against y'all.
Yeah, but that nigga, I was like, dog, he fucking OG. I'm like, damn, OG, bro.
Yeah,
OG
he made that motherfucker touch the floor yesterday off the spin move, boop.
Man,
now they should have called that fucking foul.
That was a turnover. That shit pissed me off. Like, he fucked that boy up.
Yeah, and then it led to fast break points in the crunch. We can't have that type
with
of shit.
The cold mood or with the cold ass mood.
What's gonna be tough for Piston fans is we have to go through the growing pains with this team. We not just it's our first time. We not jumping back to 08. Nigga.
We not running through them niggas is what he trying to say.
Yeah, no, like do y'all
motherfuckers win? I think we can win this series, but it's gonna take Cade to be Super Cade.
Like, I don't think people remember how hard the playoffs was for the Pistons in
Back in
01,
they
02, 03. The Nets getting
Yeah.
down on our ass. The Nets was a fucking problem for us until we had to. Like, do y'all niggas know how big that Tayshaun block was in that?
Pacer rivalry.
Because once again, here go J Kidd and Richard. Here these motherfuckers go again. I said, no. So yeah, you're gonna have to go through these growing pains with your team. You're not just gonna bounce back to championship form. They gotta grow. People gotta develop. And they gotta learn how to play as a team, especially on defense. Now we play great defense, but sometimes some of these lapses and shit that be happening, they gonna iron that shit out over the next year or so. And we'd be one of the top dogs. That's the progression I see.
So I think we had a discussion before. Like I told you that we missing a real running big.
Yeah. You said like an Evan Mobley or some shit.
Yeah. You know who he had said, but he costs too much. Who would fit great here, but he costs way too much.
Giannis?
Hell no. He get no fucking Giannis. Somebody we can get.
No, look, the reason I said that shit is because they've been on TV talking about it. Oh, if they don't win this year, Giannis need to ask to leave and go to like Houston or some shit. I said, why the fuck would he leave if he'd have won a championship, multiple MVPs?
Right.
Like y'all, everybody not LeBron and just team hop and chase championships. But that's the only reason I said that shit. Yeah. I ain't really. This Detroit, bro, we don't really get superstars until they on their last leg.
who will fit in seamlessly with this team? Nah. Fucking Rudy Gobert.
I wouldn't want him, bro.
You probably wouldn't want him, but what I'm telling you is what he brings. If we had Rudy Gobert on the Pistons, bro.
But I don't.
Cold the boys would be for real, bro. And Rudy Gobert ain't shit, but to have Rudy Gobert just simply concentrate on rebounding, blocking shots, and put Rudy Gobert in Isaiah Stewart's spot. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I was about to say I don't see how you have him and Dern on the floor at the same time if neither one of them motherfuckers spreading the floor to shoot in today's NBA.
Gobert can come off the bench. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? He ain't like that anyway. But I'm saying, just put him in Stewart's spot, bro. That's gangster as fuck.
Yeah, I don't want him, but I ain't.
No, I'm just saying a nigga like that. Like I ain't give a fuck. I'm talking about a nigga like JaVale McGee anyway. Like anybody, any big, linky, long running, lob threat, change shots, big, long, lanky ass nigga. Miami got one of them niggas. That new little nigga, with the little taper. That nigga, he straight down there. Where the fuck Miami be finding niggas at? But that long nigga straight, bro. He got bounced too. I forgot his name, bro.
Yeah, I can't think of it. But all right. So we ain't really got to talk too much about the rest of the series. I thought Memphis was gonna win yesterday.
Yeah, but Jack got hurt. So
yeah, it was up a dub.
We just want to skip the Pistons.
I wasn't skipping them. I was about to get to game 4. I was just.
Okay.
I say I was wrapping up game 3s.
You're right. Fuck that shit. On the game 4, LCA back jumping, bitch, and we definitely about to be back jumping, man. We gotta win that bitch. Please win this fucking game, bro.
So the person that I almost feel is like our super slept on X factor. It's not Dennis Schroeder. I almost feel like it's Ryan Holland. Because he's a great on the ball defender. That's 6 extra fouls that they can take away from Thompson to put on Brunson. But he gotta stay disciplined.
Yeah, he too young, bro. I wouldn't want him checking Brunson because he's too young. Yeah, Brunson used the fuck
every time he done checked Brunson, he done drew some bullshit. Yeah, but some of that shit wasn't even because Brunson was baiting him into it. He just was
too
overreaching.
Yeah, overzealous.
You gotta stay composed. And
right. He can't, bro. He's too young. That's why you can't play him like that.
Look, I just feel like if you can get something out of his ass,
let him check Hart.
I don't feel like anybody need to check Hart.
I know, but he can. No, but you see, that's the problem. And when you put a nigga like Tim Hardaway or somebody on Hart, that's how Hart get off how many rebounds Hart had last night? 11. Yeah, right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He ain't getting that 11 on Holland. You get what I'm saying?
That motherfucker had 11 boards and 9
Yeah,
assists.
bro. I'm trying to tell you, that nigga Josh Hart be hooping, bro, but it's on the back
11. That's the most quietest dog ass game. 11 boards and 9 assists on
end.
some bum nigga shit. Just
Bro,
I'm out here
dirty
eating.
guy, dirty, all the dirty shit. That's why I just said what I said. You need to put a hollering on him and let Sar just check Brunson and let Cade stay on the Novi, bro.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
And let that shit ride. Bro, let that shit ride. And them niggas got to put their hands in their pockets. They just got to play solid. They got to be smothered D, no reach, and just we gonna out physical y'all.
Facts.
And Duran got to be a man.
Why you say
Duran
that?
got to be a man. He got to check cat.
I just don't think he's quick enough at the perimeter for him. In the paint, he can handle that nigga all day.
Yeah. But he gotta give him room.
But they be letting that long motherfucker blow by him like he fast.
Yeah,
It's like, come on, dog.
He got moves, bro. And he's so fucking gay.
Yeah, I hate his facial expressions.
Yeah,
I hate his celebration.
What they call him? They was like, cat is so sassy or what the
zesty.
Fuck? Zesty, yeah, that's it. Zesty ass cat, bro. God damn.
Then he got that little weak ass push in on Paul Reed. I wish.
Man, look, bro, that nigga was like, that's nice. I said, look at this weak ass nigga. That was nice. Hey, he went back to this shit though.
Yeah. I can tell you now. I definitely wouldn't want that nigga on the Pistons. Like, you don't fit the mold of a Detroit Piston at all.
I didn't want that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I'll take Cat though. No, we don't need him to be our guy. All he do is just
fuck being like he don't fit the mold of a Piston, bro.
He too zesty.
When we gotta have soft ass bigs.
He too zesty.
Like, we done had niggas who couldn't jump like Greg Monroe, but a soft big in Detroit nigga, they gonna cook your ass.
Man, they would have loved Cat in this bitch.
Fuck no, they would. Try to tell you. New York, you know how they get on his ass about not getting down there in the paint, bro. They really like Detroit ain't a big market, but we'll make your ass feel bad, bro.
Yeah, we'll be on the same shit, but I'm just saying.
And they'll really push that nigga out of the town.
I'm sick of this shit, like, bro. Why Detroit? I don't understand when niggas say Detroit is a big market. That shit be pissed.
The media market. I don't think it has nothing to do with championship caliber.
I just think, nigga, when you come over here to the East Coast and Midwest, nigga, it's Detroit, Chicago.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, that's it. Because we ain't talking Cleveland. We ain't nobody in the loop.
But niggas gonna say Cleveland, St. Louis. You still gonna start saying these are the cities on the East, like Canada East.
Let's talk about it real quick. What the fuck are the big market cities?
Right.
LA,
Y'all
New
just
York,
gonna say LA, New York, Chicago, and Philly. I guess is Philly one.
No, right. Philly ain't one.
Right. But they gonna say it is, I guess. But
Miami ain't one because they teams been trashed. That's just a good vacation destination spot. Dallas is a big market, but your teams really ain't been shit in a minute either.
I don't know.
Like basketball, like y'all.
I don't know. They be tweaking at me, but if you from any major city,
but I only say that because even if you get past L.A., New York, Chicago, and if you throw Dallas in there, I don't know who the fuck the next because who's the next, the fifth, and if that's all the big markets there is, nigga, there's at least 30 teams in every league, bro. So there's no way that's the excuse.
Right.
I know we got to constantly talk about LA teams, New York, Dallas.
It's the shimmer. It's the shimmer of it. It's the business side.
But once you get past that bullshit, bro, like Detroit been popping and we been had champions. The only motherfuckers that ain't won shit is the Lions. And even then, we always had one of the best superstars in the league. So you gotta talk about us. Even if it's just a highlight reel. Man, did you see Calvin go off for 300?
I remember they used to everybody else highlight used to be against us.
Everybody shit. Still to this day. Shady McCoy. That nigga ain't did shit in a minute, but you gonna see his snow game versus
that snow game was so cold. That was a good game though. We should have won that game.
It was going. But hey.
Yeah, that was a good ass game. I said this nigga is shady. That was crazy.
All right, real quick though. Before we get on some football shit, it seemed like that's where we leave.
Yeah.
Keys for game 4 for the Pistons.
Stay composed.
Stay composed. Okay. I feel like we came out flat in game 3 and we allowed 2 big runs in the first half. And I don't think we caught up.
But we never got that momentum fully.
We never took the lead again. So to me, you gotta limit their runs. They didn't. I feel like they didn't have one in every game. Not that we haven't had ours, but I feel like we need to have ours
Our shit
and
is
stretch.
struggling.
Need to stretch
Our
it.
shit is like spurty, real spurty. They should just look cleaner than ours.
Yeah, it do. It do. Fast break. That's where we really eat against these motherfuckers. We got to get our points in transition, rebound, push, and then you got to cut somebody. You got to shut the water off on somebody. You can't have 4 niggas scoring 20 points, bro.
Right.
You got to shut the water off on somebody.
Right.
It ain't gonna be Brunson because he gonna do whatever the fuck he gonna do.
If Asar stay down,
yeah, Asar he gotta stay out of foul trouble, bro. He got to. He stay out of foul trouble, them niggas in trouble. Because he can clamp the whole game with ease. It don't even look like he be working when he defended that, bro.
Right, he just be looking at that.
Like on some boogie,
right?
Anthony Towns shit, like
right. What you gonna do? What you gonna try to do? This shit slow as hell to me.
Yeah. So
I'm trying not to overcommit on your little bitty ass.
Pretty much. Well, yeah, those would be my little keys. You gotta shut the water off on somebody, limit they runs, and we gotta push on the fast breaks.
Listen to
like it's still composed. Pistons at 7. I don't
stay composed. As long as you guys stay composed, y'all can beat them. Yeah. And the work can't stop. Like it do gotta be. You gotta play 100 deep, but put your hands behind your back. If that makes sense. And y'all win these games.
All right, facts. All right, let's talk about this motherfucking draft pick.
And that fair.
Lions take Tyreek Williams.
Lions!
With the 28th pick. Now listen, bro.
In the NFL draft.
Let me get this off real quick.
Yeah, I know you got some shit. Go ahead.
I said, I told you I hadn't really paid attention to the draft.
Run that back. Quiet in the back. Run that back.
It ain't even that bad. I said I hadn't paid attention to the potential draft picks because we ain't had no blaring holes and we picking at the back of the first round. So I wasn't about to look into all you motherfuckers for real. But when I heard we took a defensive tackle out of Ohio State, do you know what my first fucking thought was?
What?
And then we've been running the ball down their throat for 4 years straight. Why the fuck we get a weak ass D tackle from Ohio State? And then I had to say, wait, time out. Pause. This is Brad Holmes and company that we're talking about first and foremost.
And they are the national champions.
And Brad, we trust. And then I say, just because our team with our O-line, who we've been putting niggas in the league first, second round off of both lines for a couple years now. Just because we ran all through them niggas don't mean that's what was happening to them against everybody else, because it wasn't.
Right.
They just couldn't fuck with Michigan.
They are.
But that was my first thought. Like a D tackle from Ohio State.
And I looked at him. He look pretty good though. That's crazy. They just don't look good against us. Fuck it.
Yeah. That was. I'm like, nigga, we've been running through their ass for 4 years.
They stout against everybody else. Say we been rent free in them boys' head. I was thinking about the dynamic of Ohio State versus Michigan in the Detroit Lions, just like in they battles at practice, and that's just bringing them together. But how the practices be like that's awesome work too. Because you got Decker from Ohio State, now you got Dog from Ohio State, and you got Aiden, and who else from Michigan? Aiden bad self over there from Michigan. I'm talking about from Michigan though. He ain't got no other Michigan player. I can't think of it right now. Hell no.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I have to, because once these motherfuckers leave, I don't really don't pay that college shit no more attention. Like unless I was really,
Yeah.
really watching you at your
Well, Bosa, you
university.
see what Bosa said?
No.
Allegedly, I don't know if he really said it or not. But
About Harbaugh?
yeah, he said he was trying to bring
Bring
in
that
that
Michigan
Michigan
shit.
way. He ain't feeling that shit. I ain't feeling that shit, dog.
But so looking at the dynamic of the player though, bro, I saw a lot of people didn't like the pick, and a lot of people was, they wanted an edge rusher. My first thought on the edge rusher is this: like if Marcus Davenport and Aiden Hutchinson don't get hurt, no one is talking about the Lions
I
needing an
don't
edge
want
rusher.
that shit is old money, bro. And for everybody, that shit is old money. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And Brad fucking trust. Let Brad cook. And you should continue.
I appreciate that, but I'm gonna
What?
continue.
What?
But shut up,
I'm
nigga.
just
But
saying.
listen.
I'm just saying, bro.
So motherfuckers is they reaching for an edge rusher, but when at the end of the day you getting two edge rushers back that you didn't have for over half the season. Y'all was complaining about us getting to quarterbacks when Aiden Hutchinson was going fucking nuts to
Before he
start the
went
season.
down. Yes, yes.
Marcus
Yes,
Davenport was
Lord.
looking good as fuck over there for
Yes,
2 games.
Lord.
So if you put that part into your mind, like, okay, we have an addition, not by subtraction, but just
getting back healthy.
getting
Moving
motherfuckers
forward.
back.
Yeah. Moving
So
forward.
yeah, we ain't got to reach on no motherfucking edge. So why not? You got a Lee McNeil that's still gonna be recovering from his ACL. DJ Reader is on a 1 year contract. That's what's left on his contract. Levi Onwuzurike,
Got him
one year deal.
Let's go.
So this is a pick for the future and to solidify
Nut the
that
fuck
middle.
up, baby.
This one thing we've been telling motherfuckers: you can't run it on us, and based on this pick, you still won't be able to run on us. Figure something else out. Go do something else. You ain't running on this bitch.
Nigga, we out here handling business. We still about to handle business, man. Ain't shit about to change, bro. Y'all niggas need to just chill. Everybody need to chill. And why the fuck do y'all keep on trying to get J-Mo out of here?
Man, listen, bro. I'll be ready to slap motherfuckers. Oh, it's his character. It's some behind the scenes.
Why are y'all like this? Like, why?
So these motherfuckers wanted us to trade a 4-2 proven receiver for a 4-2 unproven receiver.
Who nigga who just getting his feet wet, accommodate and get started the ball
like,
out.
do y'all remember how long it took for J-Mo to really get settled in? Bruh. Everybody don't come into the league and just go the fuck off. That's not the blueprint, bro. Fuck no.
That shit be killing.
And this nigga know the playbook. He know the
and he blocked
very well for a little motherfucker.
Right. So what we talking about?
And every 6-7 times he touched the ball, it's a tug.
You motherfuckers go get y'all shit right. Leave J-Mo alone, bro. Cause we might not be able to keep him anyway, but it don't even matter.
Man, listen, bro. We got on for the next 2 years because they exercised the fifth year option. And after that, you can franchise tag the nigga for 2 more. So as far as I'm concerned,
I don't even know if we probably franchise the nigga ever.
Brad Holmes might not, but I'm just saying it's the potential is there. The option is there.
Yeah, the option.
So, but honestly, I feel like if we win a Super Bowl in these next 2 years, they let him walk. Get somebody else younger on a rookie contract, keep pushing. That's how they're gonna retool and keep shit going. Let them go be somebody else's number one.
Like, bro, like I was telling motherfuckers, like, bro, you gotta understand, we can't pay everybody. So they be like, why did he do this and why he do this? Because you can't pay everybody. He getting the best motherfuckers. So even the best motherfucker that he could develop into the next best motherfucker. Like, bro, the nigga just been flawless in his pursuit of fucking. And he ain't coming off his process and his recipe. Y'all are watching the beginnings of us never ever mentioning SOL again because we gonna be an organization as long as Brad Holmes at that GM spot that's going to always be looking for now and forward, bro. That's why the drafting is so man, niggas diabolical, man. Just let the nigga cook, B.
That motherfucker hasn't missed on a first round draft pick yet. I have no reason to believe he did it yesterday. And then on top of that shit, like when you just mentioned that there's gonna be some casualties to the cap, like when Kirby Joseph just got his deal done, like I don't know if y'all remember that video. We was having our own little debate. I said we gonna have to pay that nigga
Like
20 a year.
I think you said 25, so I think I was like
I don't
20.
think I said 25. I said it was gonna be a dub. Because During James was at like 17 and a half. And he was like, yeah, put him right there. I said, no, he going over that. He gonna be the number one paid safety in the league. You're like, no, 2 or 3, whatever. But the point is, you just gave him his bag.
Right.
Aiden Hutchinson deal is coming up.
Yep.
You just heard about J-Mo getting his 5th year exercise. Branch, dog that you're gonna want to keep. So we had a quick little discussion, like, bro, we got too many dogs. Right. Who do you think gonna be the first real cap casualty?
Laporta. I told him on the bill, Laporta. Who I say?
And Jack
Campbell. Yep. It's gonna be the white boys. I'm sorry.
But look, I feel like, listen, it's a couple niggas I feel like I do not want to lose at all while they in their prime. Jahmyr Gibbs is one. Brian Branch is another. Terry and Arnold, he only got 1 year, so we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. And I liked his improvement.
And we still got Ray Straw. We still got Mo Draft coming. So
St. Brown just got his mega deal. He not going no motherfucking where.
Yeah, he's straight.
Panay not going no motherfucking where.
He's straight.
Like I feel like those are the motherfuckers. Like
the core.
Yeah, they not going no motherfucking where. So some of you other niggas
lock them up. Lock them up.
Somebody somewhere else is getting the fuck on up out of here.
You heard.
And it's not that we don't want you. It's just the nature of the business. You can't keep everybody. Because when it come their time, they want they bag.
So what you see Brad doing tonight? Or you just don't give
I don't know. I don't care. Like Brad
what you hope he go with? Defense off.
Real quick, Brad said, I don't know why people don't just treat the draft like a movie and get their popcorn, just sit back and enjoy it.
That's what I said. What I've been trying to tell you, motherfuckers. He basically just said
like,
what the fuck I be telling everybody, bro.
That's crazy.
Right.